WLNS is here for you, celebrating 75 years of bringing you the news with 6 News at 6.
1.4 million Michiganders are wondering how they'll put food on the table next month. It's our top story at 6. Thank you for joining us. I'm Siobhan Klepfer.
And I'm Jorma Duran. Earlier this month, the USDA instructed states across America to pause the distribution of SNAP benefits, formerly known as food stamps.
Here in Michigan, Attorney General Dana Nessel is working to reinstate the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program.
6 News reporter Kylie Shapansky is here for you now, live with how Nessel is fighting for Michiganders who rely on these benefits. Good evening, Kylie.
Siobhan, Jorma. Nessel is suing the U.S. Department of Agriculture over what she calls the unlawful suspension of SNAP benefits. If the benefits aren't distributed in November, millions of Michiganders will have to find another way to put food on the table. If the government shutdown continues, the USDA says it won't have the money to pay full SNAP benefits in November. Nessel says despite the USDA's claim, the agency has access to billions of dollars in SNAP-specific contingency funds appropriated by Congress for this very purpose.
And where Congress has clearly spoken to provide that SNAP benefits should continue even during a government shutdown, the USDA does not have the authority to say otherwise.
Nessel says the lapse in benefits will have dire consequences for the health and well-being of millions across the country who rely on the program to feed themselves and their families. Lansing Mayor Andy Shore says the city is working alongside community groups in an effort to fill the gaps, but it just won't be enough.
So we know the community is getting involved in helping our nonprofits, our churches. We are going to step up for our residents, but none of that can match the power of the federal government, the dollars that come from the SNAP program.
Joshua Gillespie is the executive director of LMTS Community Outreach Services, which provides food to anywhere from 5,000 to 8,000 Lansing residents each month. He says the loss of SNAP benefits forces families to make decisions some of us can't imagine, like whether to pay rent or buy groceries.
They're making choices that maybe you don't have to make, that I don't have to make.
Nessel says there is a court hearing regarding the lawsuit taking place tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. She's hopeful there will be a decision as quickly as possible.
All right, Kylie, thank you. USDA Secretary Brooke Rollins published an opinion piece in Newsweek blaming Senate Democrats for holding up funding for SNAP benefits when they did not vote to stop the government shutdown. The secretary wrote in part, quote, instead of focusing on reopening the government and keeping programs like SNAP and WIC functioning, Senate Democrats are holding firm on propping up failed government programs with billions in health care subsidies that benefit corporations over people. It's long past time to stop voting against the American people, end the theatrics, and put the well-being of the American people first.
Members with the Fair Food Network are now expanding its Double Up Food Bucks program in Michigan due to the expected halting of SNAP benefits for November amid the ongoing government shutdown. Double Up Food Bucks is an assistance program that matches fruit and vegetable purchases up to $20 per day in 25 states. The new expanded program is Double Up Bounces Buck, which is a limited time voucher of $40 that will not require a matching SNAP purchase to receive. This voucher can be used for fresh or frozen fruits and vegetables beginning November 1st.
Well, new tonight at 6, a 39-year-old man is recovering in a hospital after getting electrocuted while working on some power lines in Lansing. Lansing police say it happened around 10:30 this morning. The man was working on the 4900 block of South Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard when the incident happened. An eyewitness told 6 News she saw the man fly up and that efforts to save him started right away. Tonight we're told the man is stable at a hospital. No word yet on exactly what caused the man to be electrocuted, but we'll stay on the story and bring you updates as we get them.
Officials with the Lansing School District celebrated its recognition today as a Green Ribbon School District at the Hill Vocational Center. The program honors schools, districts, and educational institutions that are achieving 21st century excellence through innovative sustainability practices, promoting health and wellness, reducing environmental impact, and integrating sustainability into education.
People know now that we're really one of these kind of forerunners in terms of doing very much environmentally friendly, but also fiscally responsible ways of treating a school district. So yes, school districts from around the state and even around the country have reached out to us saying, oh, how did you get the solar? How are you doing the EV buses? How are you doing curriculum?
The Lansing School District has previously earned recognition for their green efforts, earning the U.S. Department of Energy's Champions Prize in 2023.
Well, this afternoon, Lansing Mayor Andy Shore joined developers and local Chick-fil-A owner-operators for a groundbreaking of a future restaurant in South Lansing. It will be located at 6430 South Cedar Street, the former location of the University Motor Mall. Here's what one of the Chick-fil-A representatives said about picking this spot as one of their new locations.
You know, if you look around this area, there's just a lot of the daily needs, right? Like from the grocery stores to the QSRs to the restaurants, the coffee users, and we're just excited to be part of that mix as well.
The mayor and owner-operators also celebrated the recent developments on the South Cedar and Pennsylvania corridor.
And development in South Lansing was something 6 News digital reporter Todd Haywood asked candidates running for city council at large and Lansing City Council's 2nd Ward during our candidate conversation series.
Places where kids can feel safe and that they could spend a couple of hours and read a book or do some homework. And I think beyond that, anything that the residents of South Lansing would like to see.
If there's a way that we can get South Lansing to be a little more walkable. It's difficult with all the businesses being right on the main drags and the folks in the neighborhoods kind of set back from there.
Well, for more of their responses and those of candidates in the 3 other races we've had candidate conversations in, check out our website at WLNS.com.
From Storm Tracker 6, this is Weather First, sponsored by Auto Owners Insurance. Simple human sense.
Nice weather overall today. Tomorrow, not all that bad, albeit a chance for rain is in the forecast. And then for Halloween, things are looking up. First, though, our picks on 6 pick of the day. Dan and Amy, a shot of Greta out in the leaves, enjoying that. That expression is like, I'm not raking all these leaves up. Or maybe I'm looking forward to some trick-or-treating, Mom and Dad. Either way, what a fantastic picture. Send us your pets out in the weather or anything else weather-related. Upload yours at WLNS.com/share. A check of the fall foliage. We are at peak. If you're going to check it out for this year at least, I would do it very soon. This weekend will probably be the last good weekend as we will slip past our peak very quickly. High temperature trend shows, if you average this out, a little above normal, but there are some cool days mixed in, like on Saturday, and then again next Saturday, perhaps back in the upper 40s and low 50s as well. Satellite radar is pretty quiet today. We had a few clouds here and there, variably cloudy skies this afternoon, but no rainfall from that. Quiet weather again tonight, though the cloud cover will begin to increase, and then during the day, some rain's going to try to back its way in from the east. I'm not sure that it's even going to make it as far west as 127. Now, if you're heading over towards Detroit, obviously, Howell perhaps a little better chance of some rainfall there, but rain chances here look relatively low. As we move into Thursday night and Friday morning, as the system departs, it's going to drag some cooler air in, and that's going to be enough to kick off a few lake effect sprinkles or a light rain shower. But as you can see, by 6 o'clock, there's not much rain left on the map. So I think for trick-or-treaters, it's looking pretty good. Just maybe pack along the rain gear just in case. Temperatures currently are sitting in the low to the mid 50s this afternoon. Not all that bad. So we check out the Skyview network. Sun heading down in St. John's. Temperatures down to 52 degrees. Winds are calm, but gusting up to 18 earlier today. Beautiful sunset on the Capitol Cam. Temperature 52. Northeast winds at 6 miles per hour. No sensor report today from Grand Ledge, but otherwise looking beautiful out there with still a fair amount of sunshine. Check out the Jackson camo. That's going to make for a beautiful sunset very soon. Current temperature in Jackson, that is now down to 53 degrees. Northeast winds at 12. Wind gust 25 miles per hour. Wind gusts a little more impressive again today in Hillsdale, up to 28 miles per hour. And our current temperature at 53 degrees. Tonight's forecast for low down to 36 degrees with partly cloudy skies. Then for tomorrow, the further west you go, the more sun. The further east, the more clouds and slightly better rain chances. High temperatures tomorrow top out in the lower 50s. The 6-day forecast for Halloween looking good overall. And then can you believe it? It's time to make those clocks fall back again. It's coming up this weekend. Temperatures 40s Saturday, 50s on Sunday, And then our next rain chance comes late next week after a few nice days. So enjoy that, because next weekend could be wet and a little chilly.
Yeah.
So we fall back, right? That's how it works.
Yes, fall back. Set it back 1 hour.
That extra hour.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but when you work nights like us, we kind of look forward to the spring forward, because then we're home an hour earlier.
Oh, that's true. Well, it's all about you guys, so, you know, just kidding.
True.
Well, we are on the edge of November, and with temperatures dropping, we want to help people get through those cold days and chilly nights. So 6 News is here for you once again with our Coats for the Community. This week, you can drop off your new or gently used coats here at our station in Lansing. Child and Family Services, Shaheen Chevrolet or Cadillac, Two Men in a Truck, Carpet Studio, and participating Berryama's Cleaners. And you can do that anytime through Halloween night. Coats for the Community is just one more way that 6 News is here for you.